Guess what, chat? Right now, yeah, you know why? Because I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I am. So this video is going to be a late night chat. Really late night, because oh my god, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, we're gonna talk about that. Listen, chat, I'm editing this video right now, and I recorded that video so long ago, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do less editing as possible so it can be a real raw chat for y'all. I'm just gonna do less editing, you know, since it's a real, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, guys. But I quite literally have a video uploading right now for you guys because Big Mama has neglected y'all, and I'm sorry. But guys, let's just have a chat. I love to chat. I love to yap. Oh my god. So guys, how has everyone been? I keep saying I'm gonna make a comeback to YouTube, but I'm doing it now. Right now, today. 43 more. Yeah, my video is exporting now. I'm serious, guys. Oh my god, I know y'all probably like, girl, you said that how many months ago? How many times are you gonna keep saying the same thing, Tyra? When are you gonna actually do it? Guys, I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. And that's my fault, guys. And I do apologize. Like, I'm serious though. Like, I actually do. Because I keep saying I'm gonna get back on the grind, but I'm not getting back on the grind. And what I need to do is what I'm doing right now. Put the camera in my face. I have to just put the camera in my face. I have my phone all the time. I'm on my phone all the time. I use my iPad every day. But what the thing is, y'all, I have videos. I have videos. Chat. I have videos. I don't know, guys, but let's talk about me. So as y'all know, I no longer go to Fayetteville State. There was a whole video I did on that. I think I did a video on that. I believe I did a video on that. But I go to Benedict College, and I started spring semester. And when I tell y'all, when I started, bro, because okay, so we're in college. I've never been a new kid in my life. First off, I've never been a new kid at a school. I've been in the same district my whole life. Even when I moved, okay, so been in the same district my whole life. When I went to Crossroads, that's an all 6th grade school. So everybody from like elementary school who I knew and people from other schools, it might have just been a few people I met from other schools, but majority of people I knew, like we went to school together. Went to another middle school in the same district, still knew those same people. But then once I went to Irmo, I did switch schools, but I still knew those people from Crossroads or from elementary school. So really, it wasn't like I was never a new kid. Never a new kid. I've never been a new kid. It's scary. It's scary. But when I came to Benedict, not only am I transferring, I'm transferring from another school, but I'm starting in the spring. Oh, y'all. Let me upload this up. I'm going to upload this right now, for real. Pause that. Okay, so yay! Oh my god. Like I was saying, so not only was I coming from another school, but I'm starting spring semester. I didn't start out first semester where I can get to know people and mingle, da 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 da. I'm starting a whole new semester. I don't know anyone here. Like, it was really different for me. Like, I know I'm a very talkative person. I love yapping. I normally don't have a problem socializing, but I was genuinely scared to socialize. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to socialize. I really just wanted to. I went to class, went to the library. When I did go to the cab, I sat by myself. I did not sit with people. I did not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's never been like me though. That's never been like me. Never. But like seeing how I was, I definitely like once I go back fall, I definitely don't want to do that again because it's not like fun. It's not fun like walking around a college campus by yourself. It's not fun doing that. It's not fun. But I mean it is kind of cool just being by yourself though, I can't lie. Like it's not fun when you don't know anybody or anything, but it's kind of like because I feel like when you're like okay, I don't know how to explain this really, but like me being by myself, I didn't have to worry about this, that. I didn't have to worry about he said this, she said that. I didn't have to worry about any of that extra stuff or any confusion, any of that, anything between. I was just by myself. I didn't have to worry about, and not that I want to walk into things thinking it's going to be confused or anything, but you know, but at the same time, I don't think that that's a good shield to put up. And I just think I put up that shield because of, and I've not just put up that shield when it came to school. I put up that shield a lot when it came to relationships, friendships, school, all of that. Like I've really just been trying to protect my peace. I don't think I'm going I don't think I'm going the right like I think I'm doing good with protecting my peace, but I don't think the way I'm going about it is the uh, the ideal way to go about it, like I shouldn't just isolate myself from the world and just lock myself in. But I feel like sometimes taking that step back to yourself, you just kind of analyze a lot of different things and you analyze situations and you kind of just know what you're not going to go through again. And I think that's what I did. But I definitely can say, like, when I go back to school, I definitely do want to be more involved because that me not being social caused me not to be involved like I need to be involved. When you're in college, you need to be involved in stuff, or else you're just like, I was just going to school to go to class. I didn't know what event was going on. I didn't know nothing. And I can't say that's not the best experience to go through when you're going to college. I mean, you're paying all that money, you might as well, you know? So I can't say that. But I can also say, like, it's a plus and a downside to being by yourself. Like, the plus is, I feel like my mind is a lot clearer. I do feel like I've matured. I'm not saying I'm matured all the way. I really need to work on my time management. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And let me tell you about that. Let me tell you about that. Mommy, I know you're watching this video. I know you're watching this video and you actually said this. You said this. Y'all listen. When I was growing up, my mama, she never played that late stuff. She never played being late. She never played that. If an event started at 12, y'all, we was in the parking lot at 9:45 waiting. Okay, maybe not 9:45, but 3 hours before. And you know what that means? If it's an event like a party or something, that means we're there early. And you know what that means? That means we're gonna help y'all set up. We're gonna help y'all set up. Yes. We're gonna help. We're gonna help. We're gonna help set up the party. We're gonna help set up the party because we're here early. Y'all, that's a good thing to be early. But y'all, my mom was doing that all my life. I hate being early. I hate it. I hate being early, but that's not good. That's not the mature thing to do. So I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying. But I just don't put urgency when I get ready, and that's the problem. That's the problem. And I'm not trying. I gotta stop saying trying. I actually have to actually try to do something to say that I'm trying. I keep saying I'm trying, but I'm not actually trying. Because like when I'm getting ready for something, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I be late all the time. All the time. I'm always late. It's It's not the way I was raised. My mama didn't raise me to be late all the time. But I think just always being super early made me hate being on time. But I'm not blaming my mama for that because my mama taught me the right thing to do. I'm I just flipped it, you know. But that's just things I have to work on. Y'all, I'm really just yapping about stuff. I'm just yapping because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, this is what I can do. I'm not just gonna like be talking to y'all every video with a bonnet on. Like, you know, I got this cover up because I'm literally in my PJs, y'all. I'm literally in the bed, you know. You know what I mean? So, wait, what am I talking about? Oh, but yes, guys, like, I can say I feel like I have become a little antisocial, but my new job is helping me be more social again because I'm a server now. So, you know, but I've always been a people person. I think past experiences kind of, excuse me, I'm sorry. Past experiences just kind of caused me to want to, you know, it's just, yeah. I do hang out with my homegirls sometimes, but I just be in the house. No, I be working. What am I talking about? I be working. I work all the time. I am Big Mama. I'm Big Mama. I'm Big Mama. I'm always working. Like, my friends, they be like, Tyra, Tyra's at work. Tyra's at work. But I've been working like that since I've been home, though. Like, since I've been home from college, I've been working like that. Like, it was a point I had 2 jobs. I had 2 jobs. Let's talk about that right there. So, y'all, I was working at this restaurant. I do not want to say the name because I'm really hurt. That job really hurt me. It really hurt me because I really loved that job. I really loved that job, y'all. And I was working there. When I first started working there, I had another job. And so I was already working 2 jobs when I first started that job. But the manager was telling me, you know, if you give me full availability, you know, I could start training you to be a shift leader. She upped my pay. I'm thinking I'm going to start training to be a shift leader. But I still had never got the title. And I have been working there for like a year now. So I started working at Walmart. And the reason I started working both jobs, I don't remember the exact reason, but I had got another job and that was at Walmart. So it was at times that I would be working 2 jobs in the same day. Mind you, I'm still in college. You know what I mean? I'm working both jobs. So once I changed my availability for just the morning shift at that job, and then I was working night shifts at Walmart, right? And I just want to put this, okay, so then at the other job, what? So Christmas, this is when it started, y'all. Um, Christmas, I took off. I think I did end up taking off pretty much that whole week. Mind y'all, I was Santa this year, Santa. So I spent a lot of money on my friends, family, da 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 da. Week after Christmas, it says request off, request off, request off, request off. I'm like, I never requested off, so I text them like I didn't request off. I'm trying to figure out if this was before or after she found out I had another job. And it wasn't that I didn't, the reason I didn't tell my manager that I had another job was because I know how the management is. Like, if she were to find that out, I felt like as if I was going to be taken off the schedule. And I'm trying to figure out if the timeline, yes, that was after she found out I worked at Walmart. Yes. Yes. Once it said request off, request off, request off, I was already knowing. You know. So I saw that I was off the schedule. It said request off. She was like, that was a mistake. I'm like, are you going to fix it? So I just didn't work that week. So that's Christmas and another week. And then the next week, I think I was on the schedule one day. I'm like, okay. But that week that I was only scheduled one day, she asked me to come in like a couple of days, and I came in. But the week after that, I'm on the schedule one day again, and I'm like, okay, I'm not picking up any other shifts because why am I not being put on the schedule? So I'm like, so I guess it like had been mentioned there that I was lazy or something, because if I'm getting off at 4 o'clock, you know what I'm going to do at 4 o'clock? I'm going to go sit down. If I'm going to clock out at 4 if that's the time that I'm supposed to be off. Listen, I don't need to work. I don't need like I don't need to work overtime if I don't have to work overtime. I work the amount of time that I'm scheduled. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If I'm okay with that, why wouldn't anyone else be okay with that? But I guess it was this thing that I'm lazy because at 4 o'clock I want to go sit down and rest a little bit instead of, and I did sit down to wait on my ride because I don't drive. I do have my license now though. But because I sit down and wait on my ride, and that might take 20 minutes or more, because I'm sitting out waiting on my ride. Now it's a problem. Now I'm lazy because that's the time that I'm scheduled to get off. But like when people said that, I just ignored it. I ignored it, and I'm being called lazy. I'm like, guys, we don't know what Tyra's doing outside of work, Like, I was working two jobs, y'all. I would get off from there like at 4 or something and have to go to work at 6 or 5. Like, maybe 6. Yes, and I would have to go to work. Like, I'm resting right now because I know I'm going to have to go wash up and clock in. Like, and the thing is, though, at the same time, my thing is, that's none of my business. Like, that's nobody's business, what I'm doing outside of the job. You don't know what anybody's doing outside of the job. If I see somebody sitting down when they're off, I'm not going to look at them and be like, like, if they want to sit down, like, like, I guess they were building a case on me or something to where I was not a fit employee, even though I'm doing my job and I'm working the time that I'm scheduled. The whole point in general is just like, I'm watching it as I'm editing it, and I just want to say, like, when you get into jobs in the real world, you find a lot of people who are just, I don't know. And me being young, I just would never think that people older than me even, worried about me. You know what I mean? Like, if me personally, if I'm at a job, I'm not worried about what somebody else is doing on their job on their end, because I'm doing my job. And like, I'm never going to be worried about, like, it was even a comment made that I'm taking up people's hours because I have another job. But you just never know someone else's situation. I'm never even going to be worried about what people are doing outside of work, because I don't know those people. People are different than them at the job. Like, me at work is totally different from me in real life. So I really feel like the whole situation was just, it really just opened my eyes to how the real world is, and having a real job. And it's not even like, y'all. Yeah. And I'm also the type of person, I register a lot of things, I let a lot of things slide. I let a lot of things, I just calculate it. Like, I just take it note by note, note by note. So, you know, I see me being called lazy. I ignore that, I ignore it. Whatever, I'm lazy. Whatever, I'm lazy. I'm working two jobs, but I'm lazy. You know, you know, I ignore that, because that's just talk. Like, that's not affecting me. But when it came to now, I'm not being put on the schedule, I started tracking that too. Like, first week, okay, I'm not gonna quit this week. We're gonna see next week. Again, okay, yeah, I'm about to quit. Like, I'm about to quit, because what? So then it was this time, because I hadn't been on schedule, we had these packages come in, and I chose the package for me. And because I haven't been on schedule, I haven't been able to get my package or whatever. And I've been forgetting about it when I did come, because I'm only working one day a week. So nobody reminded me. I didn't remember. So let me just not say that. But I just started kind of tracking that stuff, and I really didn't want to quit because that was a job I actually enjoyed. Like, I really enjoyed that job. I enjoyed the people there too. Like, every job has its ups and downs, but I really did enjoy that job. Like, and to see that just because I got another job, like, that's the thing is, like, you don't know why I have another job. You don't know if I needed that other job and needed to work two jobs. Thank God I didn't. But it's like, dang, like, just gonna cut my hours like that? Goodness. Like, it was that final week, y'all. I saw the schedule was still the same. And I also saw like other people's getting higher. I'm just not being put on the schedule for real. I knew, and the thing is, I knew that was going to happen as soon as she found out I had another job. I predicted it, and that's exactly what happened. So once I saw that she sent the schedule, I said, "Please take me out the chat." I left the chat. Wait, I couldn't leave the chat. Could I leave the chat? I don't know. I think it was one of those chats you couldn't leave. I don't know, but I said, "Please take me out the chat." Yeah, because that really broke my heart. That broke my heart. I was at Walmart when I saw that. Yes, I was at Walmart. I was at my other job when that happened. Yeah, so I quit that job, guys. That was in January. Then Walmart. I think I'm just gonna insert my TikTok video I did for Walmart. I want to do a story time on TikTok and see where this goes. Like, so this is a story how I got fired at Walmart. I don't know why I got fired, but I'm gonna explain to y'all. So I've been working at Walmart from October, and I just got fired in February. I was working at Walmart full time. Like, when I started there, I was working part time because I had another job, but I quit my other job because they found out I was working at Walmart and started cutting my hours because they found out I had another job and decided they wanted to play with my money, so I had to quit. So I was just at Walmart now, and I'm working full time, but I was working every day except Monday and Wednesday because I'm in school too. So I had worked a full weekend. I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Monday, of course, like I said, I don't work on Mondays. Tuesday, I had to work 11 to 8, right? You know how like you wake up in the morning, just check your phone and then go back to sleep. Wait. So it was one day they had like, you know how you could see how much money you made, and it had that I only worked 3.5 hours, but I had worked 4 to 11. So I was like, why does it 3.5 hours? So I texted my coach and I was like, can you correct that? Because I already told him at work. He said he was going to correct it, but he told me to remind him. So I reminded him, and mind you, when I told him that, he just seemed a little iffy. Like, it was, I don't know, but I don't know, like, I was just like, I don't know. So I texted him. He left me on red. So I went to go text him again, and I realized my number was blocked. So I'm like, dude, like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, why did he block me? But, like, I'm not going to get into that, but I just thought it was, like, some weird stuff. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Like, I was thinking something of it, but I was just like, maybe I need to go to a different department or something. You know, like, I didn't think I was going to have to. Yeah. So, okay, like I said, 11 a.m. Oh, wait, it wasn't even 11 a.m. I check my phone, y'all, and I see all these notifications from Walmart saying your shift was removed, your shift was removed, your shift was removed, your shift was removed, your shift was... I'm like, what? Y'all, I done sat up in my bed because I'm like, hold on, what's going on? I go check my PPTO, it's blank. I'm like, oh. I can't even log into one at work. I'm like, what's going on? So I text one of my coworkers. I'm like, girl, I'm telling her what's going on. I call her and I said, can you give me our team lead's number? Because I don't have nobody's number but the man who blocked me. So I call her. She answers the phone. And I say, hey, this is Tyra. Like, I said, am I fired? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, why? She said, hold on, I'm going to give you a call back. I never got a call back. Y'all, I literally, like, I was texting her because she never called me back. She was like, I could do an open door, to talk to the store manager about the decision. But my thing is, like, y'all want me to come up there, but y'all fired me without saying anything. Now, I'm happy I checked my phone and called up there because I would have been mad if I Ubered up there and they told me I was fired. But I don't know why I was fired. There's ideas of why I was fired, but nobody has told me nothing. Like,
Nobody's told me nothing. Nobody told me I would have to go up there to collect my last check. I waited a couple days after payday, and then I went up there because nobody let me know nothing. Nobody was answering me nothing. But yeah, like but yeah, I got fired, and I was literally like, oh my god, like I was just like, what? Like I was so confused. Like, what did I do? What did I do? I called like corporate or whatever. Corporate was like, give us 5 days, and then we'll contact the store manager. If she doesn't contact you in 5 days, call us back with this reference number. She never contacted me back. I called the reference number. They was like, if you want to do that, da 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 da, something something something. Like I was like trying to rebuttal it. Like I wanted my job back. I said I don't want to work there. I never. Like I'm not about to go back to no job that just fired me. Like I was just like, listen, that's fine. I wasn't even about to fight it. Wasn't even about to try to figure out nothing. If y'all gonna fire me without finding out nothing, whatever. Cause it's like, what is it gonna do if you tell me now? Like, I'm already fired. Like, you're not gonna go change your decision. You already fired me. Like, I don't even need to know no more. Like, it's just, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, because I really don't even feel like telling that story. I hate Walmart. I don't even shop at Walmart anymore. I hate Walmart. Yeah, but I'm a server now, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I say all this to say, like, yo, I really don't think I'm a corporate type girl. Y'all know Tyra's Big World of Flavor. That's me. That's who I am. That is who I am. And she is coming soon, chat, because this is not who I am. This is not who I am. This is not who I am. Like, I want to be in charge of my own schedule. I need nobody cutting my money. And that's, see how I said I calculate things? Because, like, y'all could call me lazy. Y'all could say whatever y'all want to say about me. I don't care about that. I don't care about nothing y'all saying because that's not affecting me. But my money, though, my hours, that's my money. Time is money. You're cutting my time, which means you're cutting my money, which means I'm missing out on money, which means you're playing with my money. That's when I had to leave. Because that's not fair to anybody. And I don't think that that's good. That's good to anybody. I can't lie. And I'm not talking bad about nobody, but I'm just sharing my experience. That's just my experience. And yeah, that's just what that is. That's exactly what happened too. Like, that's exactly what happened. But that's just some, updates. That's just some updates, That's just some updates, guys. Like, just some, events that's happened in my life. Obviously, it'll be more that I talk to you guys about. I kind of was talking all over the place because I didn't really go into depth about everything. I mean, I kind of did, but not really. But yeah, but excuse me. But what was I about to say? But yeah, guys. The reason I changed my YouTube name is because Tyra's Big World of Flavor, that name was created when I was 11, Guys, I'm 20 now. I'm 20. Why would I still be going by Tyra's Big World of Flavor? Like, that's still me. I love her. That's who I, like, that's my girl. But I'm Tyra, guys. That's why that's just my name. Tyra. Like, when I introduce myself to people, I remember when I introduced myself to these people in college, I was like, Tyra. They was like, you go by any nicknames or something? I said, no. I hate nicknames, y'all. I hate nicknames. I tell people all the time, my name is 4 letters. I don't need a nickname. There's no reason I need to have a nickname. Don't call me by the nickname. Like, I know some people at work be like, a Ty or a T. I look back, I said, who is that? My name is Tyra. I literally correct people. I hate my name being mispronounced. I don't like nicknames at all. I don't even call people by nicknames. It's a few people I call by a nickname. I do not call people by nicknames. I don't like nicknames. My name is 4 letters. If you calling me a nickname, that is just lazy. I hate nicknames. That's why this is That's why, what did I say? That's why my YouTube name is just Tyra with a little smiley face. Yeah. And that's my business name now. Oh, sorry, guys. That's my business name now. And like I said, that is coming soon, guys. The product is coming soon. Guess what the product is? Guess what it is? Guess what it is? But yeah, I just wanted to go. I've gone through a metamorphosis in real life, so me changing my YouTube name is me going through metamorphosis as well with this. Like I didn't delete all my old videos, but those is privated. Y'all, I get embarrassed easily. I'm sorry. Those old videos and how I looked, it really embarrassed me. It really embarrassed me, y'all. I was really embarrassed, and I can't even look at those videos anymore. I can't even watch when I was on Food Network. I can't even watch that. I get embarrassed really easily. And yeah, no. But yeah. Oh. But yeah. I have changed a lot. So even my business Instagram page, that's new. Facebook's new. Everything. I'm 20. But yeah, that's why everything's different. So for the people who was here since I was a kid, you know, and y'all see these changes and you're like, what is she doing? What is she doing? And I'm not explaining anything to y'all. And I keep telling y'all I'm coming back and I'm not coming back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am, guys. Y'all don't, I've been finding myself so much. It's like when you go to college, it's like, who am I? Who am I? Like that's literally, it's like a self-discovery type thing. So y'all keep seeing me make these changes and everything. It's because I'm changing, guys. And I'm trying to find myself. And I think I'm finding myself. I can't lie. I think I have. Oh, y'all. Y'all know I'm yatted, though? Did y'all know I'm yatted, though? Did y'all know that, though? I got 7 tats, chat. 7 tats. 7 tats, chat. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, like, I think I'm starting to find myself. I'm still trying, like, you know, I'm only 20. When I say I'm 20, I'm not saying I'm an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I actually don't want to be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I don't. But I'm still, yeah. So, guys, please just bear with me. But, yeah, I'm still, you know, I'm still Tyra, though, guys. I haven't changed completely. I'm still Tyra. And, yeah. I think this is the end of the chat, guys. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for still being here. I still have, hold on. I still got these many of you, 4,849. And I thank all of you for still being here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for still being here and watching me change. Yes, guys. Love you guys. Bye.